Kamala Harris.
Yes, listen, amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. This will be the most watched, the most publicized, the most involved, interactive presidential election ever in the history of the world, and it's certainly of the United States of America. Black girl magic at its best. You're dealing with the woman A. She's bad to the bone. She's not only beautiful on the outside, she's young enough, since age was an issue, to still be able to trot up some steps, shake some hands, do the electric slide, and ultimately take the podium and wear Donald Trump ass out, period. Orange ass, should I say. Listen, it's exciting, but I will say what I said last night on TikTok. I want all the people to come closer. And especially the Trumplicans, as I call them. Listen, at the end of the day, we are not going to put up, however. We are excited to have Kamala Harris, but you will not go on TV and say that she is a DEI pick. You're not going to almost blurt out the words that she got to where she is laying on her back. You ain't said that about Katie Britt. You think I'm going to let them say that about Kamala Harris and not say that about Katie Britt? You think I'm going to let them say that about her and not say that about Governor Ivey? You think I'm going to let them say that about her and not say that about Marjorie Taylor Greene? Do you think I'm going to sit here and allow them to talk about Kamala Harris and not talk about them or their white women? No, sir. Our black women, and in particular this black woman, should not be subject to that. She's educated. She's a multi-term attorney general from California. She's a lawyer. She's not only all of those things, she's a former United States senator. You can say, talk about her politics, but to say she's dumb, you can talk about her politics, but say she's insignificant. You can talk about her politics, but say she's not only dumb, but dumb as a rock. No, that ain't gonna happen. And I'm calling out all black men to say, this is when black men are gonna have to step up. You saw something at the RNC, the Republican National Convention, a few days ago. On the first day, they had not one, not two, not three, but 4 black men that literally took the stage that night. Each one of them basically said, racism does not exist in America. But the ones that spoke either are married to white women or about to marry a white woman. Listen, this stuff, I can't make it up. We have the opportunity to put the first black female, but also the second black person in United States history in office as president. I'm trying to talk now to the people who are undecided that are in the Democratic Party. Okay, what you undecided about? Who you got? Who you got that can raise $80-some million? Not who you have, but who you got in 24 hours. Donald Trump has never done that. No white man has ever done that. That was significant because, the people, the Democratic Party, were on life support. We were beyond freaking life support. We were at a point we flatlined. We needed to almost be resuscitated. Come on. Who you got? Now the issue is whether or not who she's going to pick. Or should it be a black person? Unfortunately, as happy as I am to see her, America's not ready for 2 black people. We can get away with her. So now we've got to take the pick of the litter out of the ones that have been noted. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for her. I am ready. You're dealing with a person who would call her dumb. You're dealing with a person who would say she's nothing. You're dealing with the people or a group of fools, these radical Trump folks that are out here that would literally say that Kamala Harris is not smart in any manner. But yet they support a freaking 34-count criminal. He's no different now than Ray Pookie, May, or any of them that is in the penitentiary, whether it be state or federal. I'm just saying, come on. He ain't no different from Pookie. No different from Ray or May. I'm serious. And when I say that, I'm being serious. Because listen, he's a convicted felon. He's no better than them. So you're going to tell me you're so in support of a freaking convicted felon like Trump, who is an adjudicated assailant, sexual assailant now. Sexual. And not Kamala Harris? Shame on you. I'm going with her all the way. And even with Biden, I was with Biden. Thank God he did what he did. He should have did it. And another thing, he should never have been in a posture to do it, because he never should have attempted to run for this position for a second term. I've seen him not one, not two, not three, but 4 times in the last 7 months. And each time I said, oh my God, how are they going to be able to keep him stitched together? But I also had formulated in my head, I didn't care if they rolled him in there on a stroller, a rollator, a walker, a wheelchair, in a gurney, or a stretcher. Listen, I was going to vote for him. I'm a true Democrat. Did I like some of the things that was going on? But I didn't feel like they did him justice. He never should have taken the debate stage. We never should have seen him at his frailest. He's done something we're all going to do. He's gotten older. Everybody ages different. Look at the young presidents when they take office and they age. They look like they're on death's door. So you think he's not? So we're beyond that. I celebrate Joe Biden, but more importantly, I rock with Kamala Harris. She's a home girl. She's a sister. She's a Black woman. She's an AKA. She's an HBCU grad. Doesn't get any better than that for me. But I will say to that 15 to 20% of Black men, come closer. Black men, brothers, let me tell you something. Stacey Abrams is not the governor of Georgia, first Black governor or first Black female governor of Georgia, because roughly about 15 to 20% of Black men refuse to support her. Nah, not this time. We're on fire. I was a Biden delegate. I'm now shifting over to be a party leader, elected official delegate. I'm excited about going to Chicago. I cannot wait to see how this convention unfolds. But what I do hope for the convention is that we don't see all of these old faces. There are younger people now that can walk that stage and give us hell of a speech. It doesn't have to be the same old guard. Things are shifting in America. The cultural mindset of our people is shifting. And lastly, I'll say this. Kamala Harris is going to have to get that 15% of Black male voters. She's going to also have to now capture those white female voters that are not inclined to vote for her. Also, while maintaining the Black vote of females. Black female voters, we can't say we have that 100% locked in. You've got to reach the mind of these young people. Young people and Black people vote in droves when one thing happens, and that's when we give them something to hope for in their vote, and they believe and have a fundamental belief that their vote matters. We galvanize a base. That's why you've seen her to be now at this point able to raise $80-something million in 2 days, or really 1 day. I'm excited. Come on, let's roll out the black carpet, because I'm here for it. Give it all to me. I don't want to leave one crumb on the table. Not one.